Alright, so welcome to my term project. It's called the Stock Market Simulator game. So I'm going to go ahead and start it up here. So the first thing it's going to do is it's going to run and it's going to pull the original stock starting prices from the internet from Yahoo Finance using the beautiful soup library. So it's going to go ahead and take us ahead to load, and here we go. So it's going to prompt me for my name. I'm going to go ahead and enter that. And first off, the help screen is going to pop up explaining the game with instructions on how you use buttons to buy or sell stocks. Click on the graph to show stock trends, and the goal to try to get at least $200,000 to win, and how you lose if you have no stocks left and no money. So here's the main interface. We've got the news stories up here at the top, and this is one of the key features of the game. So based on this news story, how NFLX Netflix didn't do anything special today, nothing has changed, the Netflix stock price won't change at all while that news story is running. Meanwhile, the other stocks inside the game will be changing based on random chance to go up or down, and they also have a slight chance, 1 in 100,000, to double randomly. So here you can use the different functions. You can buy stocks, like I'm going here. If I want to search for Google, which is a stock that's already in the game, it'll get the stock price of it in game, and I can go ahead and buy that, and it'll show the price I bought it at, and then it'll also show the current price as it is now in the market. So then if I wanted to go ahead, I can have the sell function. I'll type in the number corresponding of the options here. It'll ask me how many I'd like to sell, and it'll sell it and return my cash. Now if I wanted to add a stock that's not in the game currently, I can go ahead and search for that. So like if I want to look here, if I want to search for Honda, it'll pull that information off of Yahoo Finance and add it into the game. And then it'll be added into the game, so from here, it'll change prices just like a normal stock in here that's already in the game. And then over here, I can go here and I can switch to the next market screen, and I go ahead and display the next one. And then I can go ahead and go back and show all the other stocks that are inside the game. And the same thing will happen over here if I were to add more stocks to this, like if I was going to add Fox, Google, and enough for to add enough stocks to get past 5, I'll be able to do the same thing and switch into the next page. And then here, see, if you can't find one of the stocks, it'll pop up an error message. So it controls for all kinds of input. So if I were to, instead of choosing a correct option, if I were to go like this, just type in random letters, it'll make sure to tell me that's not a valid answer. Same thing if I were to buy something that's not a stock. It'll go and tell me that I couldn't find that stock and to please try again. And if I hit cancel, it won't return a none type and it'll catch that. And then over here in the bottom left, we have the player name, the money the player has made, the net worth of the player, the free-flowing cash remaining, and the value of the portfolio. And then over here, the last function I'm going to talk about is the graph. So basically what it'll do is the same way I would search for a stock, I can type that name in here, and it'll create a graph of all the different stock prices of the game. So you can see here that Google has gone up and then down, and then here I can just exit out over there. And that's my term project, the stock market game.